Trump or Kamala?
Oh, Donald Trump.
Why?
That's good, boy. For economy.
He's good money?
That's good economy.
Favorite thing about Trump?
But Donald Trump is good.
You think he's good?
For economy, everything.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mexican.
You think that Trump is good for Mexicans?
I don't know, girl.
But he wants to shut the border.
I don't know, whatever.
Whatever, you're already here, right?
You know, yeah.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump all day, bro.
I would still vote for Donald Trump. I wasn't going to vote for Biden no matter what. Just because of the economy and how bad things have gone.
When Trump was president, he terrified the immigrants, especially Hispanics. He locked them up and he treated them like Americans.
You said you're a Mexican American.
Yes.
What do you think about Trump's border policy?
I love it. I love it. I'm 100% for it.
Do you know anybody that crossed the border without applying for a green card?
Oh yes. Unfortunately, I have met family members that did. Cousins, nephews, nieces.
Because those people might be deported if Donald Trump wins.
That's okay. That's okay.
How long have they been here for?
Years, like 20, some like 30 years.
And so you think the members of your own family who've been here for 30 years should be deported?
Yeah. Yes. I mean, they can be deported, but they can also apply to come back again to the United States, but do it the right way.
How do you think they would feel about you saying that?
Oh, they would be very angry. They are angry at me right now. They don't talk to me because I support Trump.
We will begin the largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
Is it just me, or are we not seeing enough videos of these ICE raids taking place? Like, I was scrolling and I unfortunately came across Fox's, page, and I saw the one video of ICE raids, and it just seemed off. First off, they catch this Asian guy and he's screaming Biden for life, and I'm like, hey, listen, ain't nobody say that. First off, like, nobody who's a Biden supporter will scream Biden for life. That doesn't sound right. But second, it's like you arrest 536 illegal immigrants, but then you show this video and like, these are the worst of the worst. And then that's it. Like, there's no other video footage. And I'm not sure if that's TikTok, or I'm not sure if they're just hiding this from us, but it seems really off because everybody has phones nowadays. And for there to be 536 arrests, but you only saw one video and you captured the worst of the worst, but then there's 536 people that were arrested over these last few days. Where's the videos? Where's the videos? Like, I'm shocked that there's not more people speaking about this. And then second, we're talking about getting rid of the worst in this country, which, hear me out, I agree with. Like, listen, if there's bad people in this country, they gotta go. They gotta get out, right? Why are you going to a school in Chicago if we're talking about getting rid of the worst? Why are you doing that to children?
Me dio miedo. Yo creo que fue allá. Mira. Oh my God.
So I don't know how the guy in the video we were just looking at really hasn't seen any video showing these different raids that are happening. A lot of people are posting them on TikTok, so it might just be his algorithm, but let me know if you're also coming across any of these videos. Some of them are not as highlighted, but then there are ones like these, which was really easy for me to come across. Now, in the next couple of videos, you are going to hear from a couple of people that are responding to a woman who's asking the question online, hey, are there any Trump supporters that, now that it's been a couple of days since Trump's taken office, feel any type of regret or remorse for voting for him? And you'll see people that are online saying, oh, a lot of people are regretting their vote, but what I'm seeing is actually a mix. There are some people that have some regret, and then there are other people that are very happy with their vote because they're actually seeing everything that they wanted to be done implemented really quickly. And you'll also hear from people that are saying, listen, y'all voted for this is what y'all get. FAFO, right? If you know what the acronym, F around and find out. And they have absolutely no remorse, especially there are a lot of videos that I'm seeing where Latinos and people that are not of the Latino community are saying, listen, when it comes to the ICE raids, they're not going to do anything about it because of the amount of Latinos that voted for Trump. And they feel like, hey, this is what you're getting. You didn't think that it would hit you or anyone that you knew or your family members in real life, and it's happening. And so therefore, we're not going to help you because you asked for this. Check out these videos.
Illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction. Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. A sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration. This man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. As Boston says, they will continue to go into sanctuary jurisdictions and do their job.
Today was a good day. Today we took several significant public safety threats out of our communities. Unfortunately, a lot were released by sanctuary policies, but we're here to tell the Commonwealth and the rest of the country that we're going to find them whether they're released or not.
I'm out here in the Devil's Weight Room. I'm here with my girlfriend. She's looking all nice. We're going out to dinner. And I was just remembering the case of Angel Rodriguez. Do you remember that guy who was a Trump supporter? He was Cuban and he was in Texas. And his neighbors didn't want his children to play with the neighbors' children because they were extremely fucking racist. And they called the cops on him. Well, now when the cops came, the first thing they told him is, no español. They don't speak Spanish, so no español. They told him, we're going to arrest you. We're going to arrest your children. And I think he also lost his job. And the cops are not doing anything about it. But listen, that's Trump's America. You didn't you want this? Didn't you want Latinos? You hate it when I sing it. Latinos for Trump. Well, entonces, that's what you get.
People who voted for Donald Trump that feel even like an ounce of remorse.
Remorse? Hell, you think we got remorse for voting for Trump? Hell no. He is doing exactly what we wanted him to do. I don't feel that way, and I have no remorse for voting the way I did because he's doing exactly what I wanted him to do. I love it, and keep doing it and do more of it.
No, ma'am. Not even a smidget of an ounce of regret. Now, with that being said, it's like you still haven't learned yet. We need to tell you, come here, work with us to make America great again. We can do this together instead of y'all being all sitting around all in bad moods and not wanting to talk to us, because that's what y'all said. We don't want anything to do with y'all. We don't want, and now you want to, oh, well, if you regret voting, you voted for him, but now you regret it. Come on. No, we're telling you, come on over. We're nice. We're not homophobic. We're not racist. We want the best for everybody. So come on over. Let's talk. I mean, don't come over to my house. My girl will get pretty pissed off. But I mean, let's talk. Because see, we are in the captain's chair right now. So you start acting like y'all, like, come on over, let's work together. No. Like on Star Wars, I got the higher ground. Y'all need to realize that, and this isn't a who's better than who. Let's all work together. That's all it is. Now, as soon as y'all realize that, the sooner we can all just high five each other, knuckle, boom. I'm not gonna do that. We don't pop it, back off. That's it. But I mean, the ball's in your court now. So let's work together. But no, ma'am, nobody regrets it. Ain't nobody regretting it. Nobody.
So I'm on the expressway driving to work this morning, people holding up traffic. So you know how we do. We get on side of them and want to look at them. Why all of them Latinos all of a sudden? Now all of a sudden y'all want to drive the speed limit? It's too late. Y'all getting put up out of here. If I got to call ICE myself, if you even look undocumented, goddamn it, I'm calling ICE. I'm going to come to the restaurant, and when you come serve my table and I ask for extra ice, you better not blink twice. That's going to let me know you undocumented. If I say the word ICE and you get a little nervous, I already know what's going on. So when I call that motherfucking restaurant later on and I order 100 tacos to go, motherfucker, I'm not talking about food. I'm talking about you and your little children. So get your little salsa and your little sombreros and your guacamole and get y'all motherfucking ass back on the other side of that wall. Yeah, I'm with it. Get out. Y'all want to vote for the motherfucker? Let's roll. All of them. Every single one of y'all. 17 people in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's a fire hazard in a goddamn way. Get up out of here. Let's roll. What our grandma used to say when we was kids, y'all don't believe fat meat greasy. Yeah, we getting y'all up out this motherfucker. Y'all voted for this goddamn food. Yeah, it's going down. We gonna holler at you. Arrivederci, motherfuckers.
Dude, I was all for Trump. And then hearing this whole fucking thing of like, so yes, I have my kid's dad on child support, okay? I get $200 a month for both of them, okay? What is $200 gonna do in California? Nothing, but it is what it is. I don't care. It's something. It's like something for me to take the boys out and do something fun since I can't do it on my own. Now with Trump passing the law that if your kid's if you put your baby dad on child support, they're going to be getting the money from the child, like for child tax. How the fuck does that work? How does that work, dude? I'm literally the one that takes care of them 24/7, have for the past 10 years. How can he file and get all the fucking money when I'm the one taking care of them? He's been MIA for like 7 months.
Hey, so I'm gonna keep it real quick with you guys. So I regret voting Republican for a number of reasons. Most importantly, I feel like I was duped. You know, I think most Republicans right now feel like we were duped into voting for Trump and not realizing what was unfolding right before our eyes. And I gotta give it to the Democrats. Y'all was screaming it from the top of the mountains. Yeah, we couldn't see, or we chose not to see due to, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it 100 with pure hatred for the opposing side. Like, you know, it was just utter hatred. Like, I hated Democrats. I hated everything you stood for, that you represented. I hated everything. I thought y'all guys were the true reason why our nation was failing. And yeah, I just want to say I'm sorry. If nobody else say it, I'll say I'm sorry. I apologize. You guys were right.
Okay, so personally, I don't understand why people were feeling so strongly that they would hate a person because they are representing themselves as a Democrat or a Republican. Also, my view of this time period that we're in, when it comes to people that were voting for Donald Trump, I really do feel like, yes, he represented the Republican Party, but I also, this is just me personally, I could be wrong, but I also believe it transcends beyond a particular party, and it was truly a group of MAGA folks, right, that went beyond Democrat or Republican. They were behind and continue to be fully behind Trump and his own values and what he stands for, not necessarily the entire Republican Party. That's my view. I'm not taking up for the Republican Party or the Democratic Party, but it does overwhelm me a bit to hear someone say that they hated people because they were within the Democratic Party. The next video we are going to see is a Black woman, and she's talking about how she will be responding to ICE as they are now able to raid schools. And it really does fit into the Black woman rest era. I do think it is important for especially Black women to do things to protect yourselves first. And we are one of the groups that are typically least protected. I think you should listen to what she's saying and act accordingly. I fully believe that you should, if you're a Black woman, you should not, during this time, take the time to fight the power or whatever we like to do traditionally. You need to make sure that you yourself are protected and are taking the right precautions for you and your family.
So I've been seeing on this app updates that ICE can now raid schools. And if ICE tries to raid schools, take any of my students, take anchor babies, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to do nothing at all. I'm not going to fight a federal agency or federal laws on your children's behalf. I'm not going to risk going to jail and losing my livelihood on behalf of you or your children, because who would take care of mine? And I'm seeing that a lot of Black women are not understanding how to take off the cape. And that's because we've been wearing it so long and just flying that cape so high that we really can't separate ourselves from that role. I will not be doing anything that could potentially negatively impact this household, me, or my children, including protecting yours. The things that this administration said were going to happen are happening. And how we tried to help was pointing out to you that these particular things were going to be counterproductive to your own physical safety, health, wellness, and financial situations. And you know what Gen Pop said? Gen Pop said, that's fine. We hate black women so much, we're willing to risk that. So now that it's here, as a black woman, a person who's already in a marginalized group, I cannot do anything to help you without putting myself at risk of more marginalization, the kind that they already said was going to happen. So what am I going to do? Absolutely nothing.
What do you think about the Border Patrol? 18 million illegal immigrants.
I think you're not going to stop it.
Whose policy do you support more about Border Patrol?
Neither one of them have it. Neither one of them have it.
You don't think that Trump was keeping...
You just want to lock them up like Trump does? Put them all,
no.
Put them all in
deportation.
And send them back?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you think that's feasible? Even
well, you don't know their identifications. Maybe they're criminal. Maybe